So today we will discuss about this lanthanoid. Okay, lanthanoid contraction. Okay, yesterday we have seen what is the meaning of lanthanoid contraction. Why we are calling this term as a lanthanoid contraction? Because the if we see if you look into lanthanoid series, okay, F block elements, okay, in a transition element, uh, moving from this element, okay, cerium, or we can say lanthanum, moving from lanthanum to the lutetium, we observe that there is a contraction in their atomic and ionic radii. Okay, and why this is, we have already seen the reasons behind the contraction, lanthanoid contraction. Okay, why it is called as lanthanoid contraction? Because there is a decrease in the atomic and there is a decrease in atomic and ionic radii that takes place. Okay, moving from left to right in a lanthanoid series. Okay, and that is termed as a lanthanoid contraction. As we move along the lanthanoid series, there is a decrease in atomic and ionic radii that we have already discussed. This steady decrease in atomic and ionic radii is termed as lanthanoid contraction. This steady decrease in atomic as well as ionic radii is termed as a lanthanoid contraction. So you must be very much aware about what is the meaning of lanthanoid contraction, why it is called as a lanthanoid contraction, due to their size, their atomic as well as their ionic radii. It is means their atomic as well as ionic size, we can say, or their atomic or ionic radii, we can say, it is going to decrease. And as it is decreasing, we call it this as a lanthanoid contraction. As we move from one element to the another element, the nuclear charge is increasing. Okay, and what is happening to the nuclear charge? The nuclear charge is definitely will increase. Okay, nuclear charge to increase hoga hi hoga. Okay, when we will move ahead in as per the atomic number, one electron is added, and that is added in the mostly in F orbital. So that's why the F block elements, these are called as the new electrons are added to the same inner F subshell. Okay, just now I have said that 4f ऑर्बिटल में क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड होते जाएगा. ओके, इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड होते जाएगा, and thus the 4f electron shield each other from nuclear charge, poorly owing their diffused nature. And with increasing atomic number, जैसे जैसे atomic number बढ़ते जा रहा है, okay, the nuclear charge is also increasing. The effective nuclear charge experienced by, okay, the effective nuclear charge experienced by this 4f by each 4f electrons, it increases. Okay, because nuclear charge is going to increase, and it first fills the 4f orbital, and as a result the whole 4f electrons shell contracts at each successive element. Okay, अब और होता क्या है, ये 4f जो सबशेल में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंटर करते जाएगा, एंड देयर विल बी कॉन्ट्रैक्शन. And due to this contraction, there is a decrease in atomic and ionic radii that takes place. Okay, अब ये contraction हो रहा है because of the filling of 4f orbital, and this is causing contraction. Okay, contraction. And whenever we know that whenever any contraction takes place in any body, means what, its size is going to decrease. Its size is going to decrease means what will happen, its atomic as well as ionic radii, it will decrease. Okay, so this is termed as a lanthanoid contraction. Okay, so 4f electron shell that get contracts at each successive elements. Okay, आप देख सकते हो the one graph is shown, okay, in which the ionic radii, okay, it is taken on y-axis. Ionic radii is taken on y-axis. Okay, I will show just rough diagram, and these are the different elements. Okay, lanthanoid series. Okay, these are the different elements in a lanthanoid series. Okay, varying from lanthanum, यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ lanthanum, the last element is a lutetium, Lu. Okay, lutetium. So there is the, suppose this is 105 picometer. So then the there is a decrease in the atomic as well as ionic radii in this pattern. This will take place, which is shown in the diagram. We have learned about the magnetic behavior of the transition metal complexes. Okay, how their magnetic behavior. So we'll see what are the applications now of these lanthanoid, okay, elements. What are the applications of these lanthanoid elements? We have seen the different lanthanoid elements, their physical properties we have seen, okay, their nature we have seen. Now we'll discuss about the application of these lanthanoids, okay, application of this lanthanoid series, okay, where these elements are used, okay, this applications of these lanthanoid elements, applications. So actually we are using these elements, we are using these elements from this lanthanoid series in our day-to-day life. So lanthanoid compounds are present in every household because that are present in televisions. It is inside the color television tubes. Right now, mostly the TVs are LEDs TVs. Okay, but in earlier there was a television. Okay, television in which we are using some television tubes. Okay, so it is present inside, it is present inside the color television tube, okay, because it shows a color, different colors, because we have seen that at different oxidation state it is showing a different colors, pink, green, yellow, like these colors are shown, okay. So due to the nature, okay, so inside color television tube, color television tubes, कलर टेलीविजन ट्यूब्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, ओके. सो व्हेन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर bombarded on a certain mixed lanthanoid compound, okay, so now suppose this is any mixed lanthanoid, okay, in short I will write down Ln compounds, okay, एक कोई compound है, and when the electron is bombarded over it, and when the electron is bombarded over these mixed lanthanoid compound, okay, they emit visible light. So what will happen? These lanthanoid compound, what will happen? They will emit, okay, they will emit visible light. They will emit visible light. Now, why they are emitting visible light? What is happening here? Okay, so this is a mixed lanthanoid compound. It is consist of a different lanthanide compound when they are mixed in a proper proportion, and electron is when bombarded. Okay, electron highly charged. This electron, negatively charged electron, when it get bombarded over this lanthanide compounds, what will happen? This will emit the visible light. And you know what is the meaning of visible light? It consists of different colors. So visible light over a small wavelength range, over a very small wavelength range, and therefore the inside surface of television tube or computer monitor is coated with tiny patches of three different lanthanoid compositions. Okay, so this is what the different three compositions are present to give three colors that makes the color image. Okay, that makes the color image. Okay, and that's why we are seeing the color images, okay. So if these three main color, because of these three colors we can produce a different colors, okay. So the color images are shown, okay. For example, mixed oxide of, for example, mixed, for example, mixed oxide of europium, okay, europium and yttrium, okay, this is Y2O3. In this way europium and yttrium in oxide को mix करने के बाद, okay, so they release an intense red color. What happens? They release intense red color, okay. Whatever these colors in our color television we are seeing, okay, we are observing, this is due to these lanthanoid compounds. These are lanthanide compound in which this electron is bombarded and we see the visible light region spectrum, and we observe a color images we can see, okay. So release intense red color when bombarded with high energy electrons. The optoelectronics application use lanthanoid ions. Okay, lanthanoid ions use करते हैं. Okay, the optoelectronic applications use lanthanoid ions as active ions in luminescent material. The most notable application is this ND. Okay, so this element called as neodymium. Okay, neodymium. Okay, NDYAG. Most used application is this YAG. What is this? ND, this stands for this element, lanthanoid element, neodymium. Okay, neodymium doped yttrium, neodymium doped. This is neodymium doped yttrium aluminium garnet. Yttrium aluminium 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 garnet. Garnet. Okay, so this is about this application, that is NDYAG, that is neodymium doped. जिसमें neodymium doped रहता है, किसमें? yttrium aluminum garnet में this neodymium is doped. Okay, so which will give a luminescent material. Okay, which will have application in case of optoelectronics. Okay, optoelectronics में जिसका applications है. Okay, optoelectronics applications है. Okay, so in this way there are mostly applications in which are related with the optoelectronics, or the things which are color. Okay, which will show some color. Okay, so next is erbium doped fiber amplifiers are significant devices in optical fiber communication system. Okay, so this erbium, okay, erbium doped fiber amplifiers. These fiber amplifiers are significant devices in optical fiber communication system. Okay, optical fiber, you know what this optical fiber? Okay, optical fibers कहाँ पे use होते हैं? Communication system में use होते हैं. Okay, we are using mobile. Okay, so we are receiving the signals. Okay, this is due to this optical fiber. Okay, so optical fiber communication system. Okay, so which we can say also even old systems also. Okay, where the optical fibers were used. Okay, optical fiber communication system. Okay, optical fiber communication system, where there is a communication takes place via optical fiber से. Okay, जो पुराने जो टेलीफोन्स वगैरह थे उनमें जो कम्युनिकेशन होता है ऑप्टिकल फाइबर कम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम्स. So lanthanoids are used in hybrid cars. Okay, lanthanides are used in a hybrid cars में भी use करते हैं lanthanides. Okay, these elements, superconductors and permanent magnets. Okay, in case of superconductors, and in case of permanent magnet also. In case of permanent magnet also, these elements, okay, permanent, these elements of lanthanoids are used. So there are wide applications of these lanthanoids. So it is also used in case of the compounds which is used in inside the television tubes. Okay, because it will show some different colors due to the bombardment of the electrons. Okay, which will emit visible light, and it also mixed with some oxide which will release some intense color. Okay, like this neodymium, when get doped with yttrium aluminum garnet, it can be used for optoelectronics. Okay, optoelectronics application. Erbium, when it is doped in fiber amplifier, okay, that can be used in optical fiber communication system में use करते हैं, because these elements erbium are lanthanoid elements. These are also used in hybrid cars. These elements, superconductors. Okay, superconductors, those are conducting. Okay, very high. And last one is a permanent magnet, maybe इसका application है. So this is all about the lanthanoid series what we have studied. Okay, so total it consists of 14 elements. Total it consists of 14 elements, various applications, various properties about these elements. Okay, that is cerium, parasodium, then neodymium, okay, promethium, okay, samarium, europium, okay, gadolinium, terbium, okay, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, yttrium, and last is the lutetium. So these are the elements of what? Lanthanoid series. Okay, and in this way we have studied these lanthanoid series. Okay, now the next series, okay, lanthanoid series is completed, okay, which is having 4f orbital. Next one is a 5f orbital. Okay, it consists of 5f orbital, and that are the actinoids. Okay, that are what? Actinoids. Now we'll discuss about the next series, that is called as actinoids. Okay, actinoids. It is also consists of 14 elements. Okay, so consists of 5f orbital. Yes. So the next series, next elements are called as actinoids. In a transition element, F block element, actinoids. These actinoids will start from the element that is thorium. Okay, it will start from this thorium. Okay, whose atomic number is 90, and which will end at lawrencium, Lr lawrencium, whose atomic number is 103. Whose atomic number is 103. So this is about actinoids. The last row of the element in a periodic table. This will represent actinoid. This will represent a last row of element. Okay, this will represent a last row of elements. This will represent a last row of the elements in a periodic table. आप देख सकते हैं periodic table में. Okay, which is present at the lowermost periodic table. Okay, and it begins with this thorium, and which is having atomic number 9, which is having atomic number 90. Okay, you correct it in a book. Okay, they have written this. Okay, correct it. 72 have written. Okay, it starts from number 90. The most of the elements are not found in nature. Okay, not most elements of these actinoids are not found, okay, not found in nature. Okay, these are not found in nature. Then these are man-made. Okay, these are we can say a man-made. If it is not found in nature, means these are man-made elements. Okay, so most of them are not found in nature. They are all radioactive. All are radioactive. This is very important. In case of the this series, okay, promethium, we have seen promethium, it is showing as a radioactive. Okay, in case of the lights, okay, but in case of here actinoids, all are radioactive elements. Okay, all are radioactive elements, and they are man-made. Okay, they are man-made mostly. Most of the elements are man-made. The half-life of thorium, thorium 232. Thorium 232 is the thorium 232. Its atomic mass. Okay, so half-life. We talk about the half-life of this thorium. Half-life, you see, because it is radioactive, it is having a half-life of 4.5 into 10 raised to 10 years. Okay, it has large half-life. Okay, it's having large half-life. Next is uranium. Okay, next one is a uranium. Okay, 238 mass. Okay, it is also having 4. It is having 1.4. It is having 1.4 into 10 raised to 10 years, and this is having 4.5 into 10 raised to 10 years. Okay, so in this way, thorium is having 1.4 into 10 raised to 10 years half-life with a large half-life because it is a radioactive element, and uranium 38, okay, which is mostly used in nuclear power. Nuclear power use होता है, okay, reactive purpose, nuclear reactions, then are used. Okay, so this uranium 38 these are so long the elements exist in rocks or the long isotopes such as thorium, okay, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, ruthenium, and americium are studied in more details. These elements have high densities. If you about the nature densities. Okay, we have seen that the density was around 7 grams per centimeter cube. But the density will vary. Okay, it will high around 50 to 20 grams per centimeter cube. This is the range of the density. They are having high melting point. Okay, they are having high melting point. Melting point and their boiling point are very high, and in the range of okay, near about 1000 degrees Celsius, and is near about 3000 degrees Celsius is their boiling point. Okay, about the boiling point of the actinoid is very high, in the range of 3000. Actinoids are less reactive. Okay, if we talk about their reactivity, see, in case of lanthanoids, how they are reactive? They react what to give hydroxide along with the liberation of gas. Okay, but since not the case with actinoids, actinoids will only react with hot water, cold water. Okay, if we talk about reactivity about actinoids, are the are less reactive. Actinoids are less reactive. Okay, so less than the lanthanoids. Okay, if we are comparing with the lanthanoids, okay, so actinoids, for example, they react with hot, not cold water. Okay, so they react with hot water. They react with hot water, but not with the cold water. Cold water के साथ ये react नहीं होता because they are less reactive as compared to lanthanoids. Okay, this is the reason. And they give hydroxide. When they react with hot water, they will give hydroxide. Very well that it will give hydroxide on the addition of the hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is also evolved. Okay, so unlike lanthanoids, they exhibit a range of oxidation numbers in the compound which varies from. Okay, so this is about their oxidation state. Oxidation state in this case varies from +2 to +8. This is the oxidation state. It's showing wide oxidation state as compared with the lanthanoids. Most common oxidation state. So that is the most common oxidation state is +3. Most oxidation state in case of lanthanoids are +3. Okay, which is not readable. You can observe with the help of figure number 8.3. Thereby you can observe the figure number 8.7 in your table. You observe that it is having mostly +3 as a most common oxidation state for most of the elements. Okay, as we seen, the most common oxidation state of early elements reflects the loss of all outer electrons. Okay, and if you have the table, okay, earlier elements platinum, then this helium, protactinium, uranium is also showing white, the neptunium. These are showing a higher oxidation state at emission. Okay, earlier elements are showing higher oxidation state. Okay, okay. So you will observe that the oxidation state shown by, so right here, so oxidation state shown by yes. So as we can see that the most common oxidation state of early actinoids, if we see early actinoids, it is showing high oxidation state. It is showing high oxidation state. It is showing high oxidation state. Early actinoids reflect loss of all our electrons. Is similar to the transition. Okay, so any loss of F electrons by early actinoids indicate these electrons are much closer in energy to 6 and 6d electrons than 4 electrons. Okay, as compared with the lanthanoids, these are having only same energy. Okay, nearly the same energy. It's 7 years and 6d orbitals, 6d electrons. Okay, so all three same orbitals at 6d, 7 years and 5 years. Okay, have similar energies. So this is important. These are having similar energies. Okay, you have to study the electronic configuration of these actinoids. There you will understand because it is a 7-year orbital, 6d orbital, and a 5 orbital. The electronic configuration of these actinoids are represented with the help of noble gas exists as a radon. Okay, because radon is the previous noble gas element previous presiding to these actinoids. Okay, जैसे हमने lanthanoids में लिखा, lanthanoids में भी electron constituent. Okay, because radon was an element to act lanthanoids, and in the same way for actinoids, the radon is the presiding element in the gas theory. So that's why their electron configuration are represented by that. We are going to see case of their ionic configuration. I focus that the more common oxidation state is +3. The early actinoids are showing some higher oxidation. Okay, so and the energy of 6d 5 years they are having similar energy. The thorium, palladium, neptunium, the energy is very small. Okay, so electrons occupy the 6d or 5f orbitals. Actinoid series 5f orbitals, 5f orbitals appreciably with low energy. Okay, 5f with a lower energy. Okay. Thus, elements like this plutonium onwards, 5f shades in regular way. So we will see this parameter in case of electronic configuration. So electronic configuration of actinoids. We see electronic configuration of the actinoids. We see the electronic configuration of the actinoids. Okay, and there we can understand. So if we observe the electronic configuration, if we observe electronic configuration of these actinoids, is having, I said, the radon is the element residing to these actinoids, which is noble element. It is having 5 orbital, and you know that 5 orbital is of 0 to 14 elements maximum. 6d orbital, in this case, it is having maximum d orbital elements to maximum d orbital electrons, and 7s is completely okay. Where this I is the electronic configuration electron. Okay, as seen from 8.7, the most stable oxidation state is in actinoids is +3. Okay, +3 is the most stable oxidation state. As I already mentioned, most common oxidation state is in actinoids. The highest common oxidation of early actinoids reflect the loss of all outer electrons. Okay, so if you will order in case of thorium number of oxidation state, so having 4. Next, palladium, name is protactinium. Okay, protactinium is also showing +2 oxidation state. Okay, then next this uranium showing +4 and +6, +4 and +6 are their oxidation. So what they are representing? Early actinoids. So we have written earlier actinoids are showing higher oxidation state. Respect your +4, +2, +6. Okay. So these elements are showing high oxidation states. Okay, so due to loss of all outer electrons. This is showing due to loss of all outer electrons. तो अभी होगा क्या? +4 electrons +4 oxidation state अगर शो रहा है इसका मीनिंग एन ऑर्बिटल है लास्ट वाले उसमें है loss of electrons. This plus oxidation state it represents what? Loss of electrons. Okay. And this loss of electron from where it will take place? That the loss of electron will take place from it, the last orbital. Like this 6d orbital of RU में से क्या होगा? Loss of electron होगा. Okay. और शेष में से भी loss of electron होगा. और अगर इनकम्प्लीट में से देखो अगर सपोज इधर loss of electron अगर हो गया तो आता है electronic configuration read on. Okay. So in this way, due to loss of all other electron, which is similar to the transition meter and the lemma. So for example, uranium has electron. It's uranium. Okay, uranium having electron configuration like this. Radon. Okay, radon 7s2. Okay, yes orbital 2 electrons. F में 3 electrons. And it is having 6d1. Okay, and now we have written here the oxidation state. If it is plus oxidation state, so what will happen? 4 electrons will be removed. Okay, right now if it is showing plus oxidation state, if uranium is showing plus oxidation state, what it is? That 6 electrons will get removed. Okay, now you check 2 plus 3 plus. In this way, this total 6 electrons it will get removed. What will be the electron configuration plus 6 oxidation state? It will apply a configuration of radon. Okay, it will apply configuration of radon. So the configuration of 6 oxidation state. Okay, so plus 6 oxidation state. Combination of plus 6 oxidation state of uranium. It means there are 6 electrons. So देखो ये 1 plus 3 that is 4 and plus 2 that is 6. In this way, minus 6 electron will get lost. Means what will happen? It will apply the configuration of radon. Okay, means uranium at 6 oxidation will have configuration same as radon, same as that of radon. Okay. It is having the same electronic configuration as that of the radon. So this is the electronic configuration. Okay. So configuration state plus 3. Okay. So similar the loss of this anti-electron occur before the radon. Okay. So we have written here the general electron configuration for atoms. So here loss of S electron takes place. Okay. Loss of S and loss of D electron will take place. Then loss of 5f electrons by early atoms, and this indicates that these electrons are much closer in energy to 7s and 3 electrons than 4s. Okay. So जो energy है ये दोनों में जो है near about same. Okay. So in turn the as a result, all the 3 states of orbit, that is 6d, 5f and 7s, are having a similar energy. They will have a similar energies. The ionic radii decreases. If we talk about ionic radii, the ionic radii, it will decrease. Okay, it will decrease. Similar as that of lanthanoids. Similar as that of lanthanoids when we are moving from left to right. Okay, so I move across the series, which is known as actinoid contraction. So in case actinoid also there is a actinoid contraction. Actinoid contraction takes place. Actinoid contraction will take place. Actinoid also. Okay. So actinic contraction of X this is attributed to the co-shielding effect by electrons. So we have seen physical properties. Okay, general introduction about the actinoid. We now what are the properties of actinoid? What are the properties of it? Okay, we'll see what are the properties of actinoid. We'll see anything about electronic configuration. We'll see what are this. We'll see what are the physical. What are the okay? What are properties of actinoid? So properties of actinoids. Properties of actinoids. So similar to lanthanides, they appear silvery white in color. We have already written lanthanides silvery white in color. So they represent silver white in color. They appear as a silver white color. Actinoids also. These highly reactive radioactive elements. Okay. So these are radioactive elements. Okay. Not highly reactive actually. These are reactive. These are radioactive elements. All are radioactive elements because it's not reactive. Okay. These are less reactive. So except promethium, third property is except promethium, that is PM atomic number of promethium. Promethium is actually the lanthanide. Okay, they have wrongly mentioned here. Okay, promethium is actually lanthanide element. So it's a promethium, all are not radioactive in nature. Okay, so the properties of the actinoids. Okay, experience decrease in atomic radii. Okay, they experience decrease in atomic radii. Atomic radii क्या है? Decrease कहा जाता है as a contraction, okay, from actinum to Lawrenceian, okay, from actinum to the Lawrenceian, okay, Lawrenceian. So that is the actinoid contraction. That is actinoid contraction, and this actinoid contraction takes place due to filling of, okay, increasing nuclear charge and filling of 5 orbital को contract करेगा, okay, same as that the lanthanide. Then they usually show a common oxidation state as a plus E of series. First half of the series usually high oxidation state. This is all about the property of anions. They appear by particular most of the molecule element. They appear in increasing actinoid contraction, filling of the okay, contraction and common oxidation state is plus 3. Okay, is having a higher oxidation state initially due to the we can say move of the electrons from its outer orbit. Okay, so this is the reasons. Okay, of all outer electrons early actinoids it will be higher oxidation state. This is the properties of the actinoids.